So, big news this morning, at least for me. After teasing last week that there'd be a big Smash Bros. 4 character reveal coming up today, Nintendo actually went up themselves by revealing 3 characters. You've got Captain Falcon, Lucina, and Robin. Now, for those who don't know, Lucina and Robin are from Fire Emblem Awakening, which was my game of the year last year. You can go watch that video over here if you want to. Obviously, Captain Falcon returning is big news to a lot of people, although really, did anyone actually think they were going to cut Captain Falcon? But the other two are a huge deal to me personally. Every time Nintendo's announced a Fire Emblem character in this game that isn't from Fire Emblem Awakening, I've been a little bit heartbroken because that meant less of a chance of seeing that game's cast represented. When Marth got revealed as a Smash 4 fighter last November, I felt 100% sure that it meant we wouldn't get to see Lucina in the game, as Marth and Lucina are two fighters who, for narrative reasons, would ostensibly have pretty similar fighting styles. Luckily, I was wrong. Some folks who are more observant than me have actually started picking apart this morning's trailer and confirmed that, predictably, at least some of Lucina's moveset is cloned from Marth, but either way, I've never been so happy to be wrong. So let's talk about Robin. Now, for those who don't know, Robin is the player avatar from Fire Emblem Awakening, and she's a character whose name, gender, and appearance you get to customize at the start of the game. Like in the game, Robin fights with swords and magical spellbooks called tomes, and in Smash, those tomes will have a finite number of uses before they expire, which isn't a mechanic we've ever seen in Smash Bros. Before. Now, Robin name drops at least 5 of these spells in the trailer, so it doesn't seem like running out of moves will be a huge concern, but that's just total speculation. I kind of can't wrap my head around how she's going to work from a control standpoint, so that's something I'm interested to see as they reveal more of the game later. Now, notably, Nintendo revealed that you'll be able to play as both of Robin's selectable genders, which leads to the question, will you be able to customize anything else about Robin? My guess, no. Not only did they stick with Robin's default name and class in the reveal trailer, but I went and checked and the Robin we saw in the trailer matches up perfectly with the 2 default options you see when you first load up the character customizer in Fire Emblem Awakening. Their philosophy seems to be to give us the defaultist version of the avatar with both genders available, but to me that's enough. So as usual for a Smash Bros. Trailer, they had a nice post-credits tag on this one, and while it appeared to tease that Chrom won't be playable in the game, he will be showing up as Robin's final Smash. And maybe this is kind of sacrilege to say, but I'm kind of glad that Chrom isn't playable. Hear me out. I mean, looking back at the Smash Bros. Fire Emblem roster over the past 3 games, they've all had one thing in common, which is that every single one of the characters they've chosen have been human swordsmen. Awakening is a game with literally 50 fantastic characters to choose from, spanning every possible race, gender, and fighting discipline, and it would have been a shame if they'd ignored that awesome cast and just added a 3rd blue-haired sword guy to the game. At least, that's what I think. Anyways, I want to open up the discussion with you guys. What did you think of today's Smash Bros. Announcements? Is having 4 Fire Emblem characters that we know of in one game too many? And then on the other end of the spectrum, what Fire Emblem characters, or characters in general, do you think are still missing from Smash? I think, personally, if I could pick anyone from Awakening, I would have chosen Tharja and Gaius, but I want to hear what y'all think. So yeah, I'll be down in the comments hanging out, talking about Smash Bros. And just being a weird Smash fanboy. In the meantime, thanks for watching. There could be no words in it, and I'd still be down. But it turns out
luckily it's a whole garden of
words. There's an entire garden of words.
They have numerous minutes of dialogue in the film.
And I actually came away like really liking the story.
So what is the story?
So the basic premise is we've got this boy. He goes to this garden and he runs into a girl there who is drinking beer.